Hey guys, welcome to another video with Farming Joe. Today I wanted to do a little truck pull just for fun. I'm going to show you the lineup we got here. The NMC's 625, then the next one's 325. Then you had the Lizard Rodeo at 200, the 82, 510, the TTHD at 300 horsepower, and the pickup 2014 300 horsepower. Let's jump into this and see which one does the best. First one up's the NMC with 625 horsepower with dual rear wheels. I tried to put duals on all of them except for I think the next one and the Lizard truck. Let's get it hooked up. Drop the cultivator, and the cultivator requires 500 horsepower to pull. Max pulling speed is 9 mile an hour for this cultivator. Let's see what they can do. It is pulling it. It's going to do about top speed at 6 mile an hour. Not too bad. I didn't think it would pull it that good. Yes, it is. It does take 500 horsepower. I was just double checking. All right, let's get to the next truck. We'll get this one parked. So far, it's in first. I was kind of surprised that it pulled it, but not surprised. That is a 625 horsepower truck. And that here is the other NMC. I think it's the City Runner. It only has 325 horsepower. And I just put single wheels on it with the lift mod. And all these trucks are modded. They're not in-game trucks. But I'm just curious to see what they can do. And at the end of this, I'll probably throw a couple tractors in here just to see what I want to try. 2 John Deere tractors. Here we go. We got up to 4 mile an hour. I think 4 is all it's going to do. There we have it for this truck. It didn't fare so well with the City Runner motor in it. And I know there's a lot of variables where dual wheels and aggressive tires probably play into effect, but I'm just playing around here. This ain't no scientific thing. I'm just having a little fun on Farming Simulator 19. Here's the modded Lizard pickup truck, the Rodeo. It's got 200 horsepower. I'm curious to see what it'll do when we hook to this thing. I think it might pull it. I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's get it hooked up. Oh, it squatted it. Let's drop it down here and uh-oh. Nope. It raised the front wheels off the ground right off the bat. All right. This is some live action. No, it ain't going to do it. If we could have kept the front wheels on the ground, I believe it would have pulled it a little. I wish there was some way we could put a weight on the front of that truck. Well, for the Rodeo, it didn't do too good. This is the modded Rodeo. It was released a few weeks ago. And today is September the 14th, so all the mods are currently up to date as of today. I know they got some more updates coming out, but right here's the 82's truck. It's the recently updated one, and it's got 510 horsepower. I just threw the flatbed on it and the aggressive dually tires on it. I have high hopes for this one. I really like this mod. I'm glad he put it in the game. Here we go. Oh gosh, it just keeps going. Here we go. There's 30 almost. Yep, 31. I seen 32. I think I seen 33 on that one. And this cultivator is only supposed to be working speed at 9 mile an hour. Guys, I'm going to have a bet and say that's going to be your winner right there. That was insane. That was just 510 horsepower truck. That was impressive. I'm really impressed with that. It pulled that like it was nothing. Here's an older mod. It's 300 horsepower. It's the TTHD Lizard. 300 horsepower. Now we're going to have to go way down here. That 82's truck. Pull this cultivator way down the field. I'm curious to see what this one will do. And I just went with a dually setup on this truck too. Let's drop it down here and let's go. Yeah, we ain't going. Nope, it's just spinning. It ain't looking good for this one. This truck in the rodeo is about tied, except at least this truck kept the front wheels on the ground. Let's go to the next one. The next one is the pickup 2014. It's also got 300 horsepower. I'd say it's going to do about the same as this one since they're about the same horsepower. But I will try it just to see what it does. I'm curious now. I just can't get over the 82's truck. It's unreal that it pulled it past its max working speed at 9 mile an hour. Yeah, I hadn't planned on pulling this cultivator all the way down the field, but I got going. I just wanted to see how fast that truck could get it going down through there. There we go. Let's try this one. Oh, it's going. We've hit. There's 8 mile an hour. Right there you have it. That's 8 mile an hour with the pickup 2014, 300 horsepower. So it outdone the TTHD Lizard at 300 horsepower. That was pretty impressive. That truck right there, I believe, was actually second best out of all of them. Yeah, it was. I just knew the NMC truck would have been up there in the top 1 or 2, but nope, I was wrong. The 625 horse NMC is 6 mile an hour tops. I want to try the 2 John Deere 8Rs out. One's the 2020 version, I think Sid modding maybe. And the other one's the regular 8R, I think by custom modding. And I do have on the 2020 John Deere, let's see. I think 450 horsepower, and the 2020's 458 horsepower. I do have the 1100 kilogram weight on the 2020 right here. No, it don't show what weight I got on here, but it's maxed out on the weight, and I'm pretty sure it maxes out at 1100 kilograms. Let's go in here and see what this thing will pull. On the other 8R by custom modding, I've got a 2400 kilogram weight on it. It's one of the mod weights. I really like them because you can switch them up, different weights. But I'm curious as to, because this one here has more horsepower. It's got 8 more horsepower than the 8R custom modding John Deere. But these two are two of my favorite tractors. This is the only reason I'm wanting to try them out. And I know there's a bunch of different wheel options and this and that. I just wanted to try them like this. I tried to get them similar. We got it hooked up, drop down, let's pull. I seen 8 mile an hour. I believe that's it. Yeah, that's all it's going to do, 8 mile an hour, which that wasn't the full working speed of the cultivator. That's a little bit disappointing, which I know it requires 500 horsepower, but I figured the John Deere would do a little better. Let me find this tractor. Here we go. This is the other 8R. It has, like I said, 450 horsepower. And I do have the 2,400 kilogram weight on the front of it. I wish you had an option on the other one to put a 3-point hitch on the front so we could put one of these weights on it. And I do have the front ends on both of these tractors lowered as far as it will go. Let's get this hooked up. I'm curious to see. I believe they're going to be about the same. Which I don't know. This one's a little bit less than horsepower, so it might not do as good. I'm going to stop that because I got going before it's all the way let down. Let's do it again. Here we go. We got 8 mile an hour. It hit 9. It's bouncing back between 8 and 9. So actually it does a little better. Pretty impressive. Right there's your winners, the 82s and the 8R by Custom Modding. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, leave in the comment what you'd like to see.